What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Hey, I'm just showing off a couple little extra things for these last few bonus episodes. One thing I don't think I ever hit on is the little flip cards challenge here. What happens if you get all the items but don't hit Kamek? So, believe it or not, this took me one try. The Game Boy Advance version kind of makes it easier for you. So Kamek will either be in this spot or in some of the corners. But hey, if you don't find him, you get 10 1-ups. Or a 10-up. So I'll just be showing a bunch of little extra stuff in front of these secret videos because I missed them originally. So, back to your regularly scheduled programming. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Yoshi's Island. We're about to start the endgame stuff here. We're going to be rocking the Game Boy Advance version for the rest of this adventure. Now, when you actually go back into your game, I don't think I ever explained this, depending on what world you're on, is how Yoshi's Island looks. So, I just had a file that I was playing where I was on World 2, and I only have one flag. Now, since I'm now on World 6, you'll see me in Bowser's World. But, here is what your game screen should look like after beating the game on the Game Boy Advance version, with 100% in every level. Every level now has a secret world and an extra world. So, for this first bonus episode, we're going to be taking on Extra Number 1, because it's the first one we got. Here we go. Poochie ain't stupid. Well, no, he's really stupid. It's just you gotta make him not stupid. This level is actually deceptively hard. For one, you gotta know how Poochie works. And I'll be getting into that when we actually get to him. But the other hard part is this is a scrolling level with bats everywhere. So, it's really easy to die in this. If you just use somewhat of common sense and you know how Poochie works, you'll be fine. So right now, Poochie, he will go in any direction you are following. We only got to see him in World 2, which it kind of makes sense why you would want him in the extra level, because you just learned how to use him in World 2, so why not go back? So he can go through anything. He can bust through enemies, he can walk in lava. Wish I had a dog that could do that. But also he can jump up ledges. Now, the one bad thing with Poochie is he's really kind of stupid. So, he will run underneath you, but sometimes he won't exactly connect. So, sometimes he will run towards you and be not under your feet. It's kind of annoying, but you also have to keep moving in different directions to make him stop. Like this right here. So I have to keep moving back and forth just so he won't go forward and knock me off. Oh, come back here. There's also a bunch of bats around here and tons of stars. That's kind of why I like this level. They know it's going to be really difficult to stop getting hit by these bats, so they put a lot of star bubbles around here. I can respect that. They know their players might have a little bit of trouble with this, especially since they've only had to use Poochie like once. There we go. Now this part's kind of mean. 3 red coins here, and you can actually duck underneath these. Kind of saw that in Bowser's Castle while I was playing through it. Here's a few more star bubbles. You don't have to get them, but if you really need them, good place to get them. And there we go. I believe that's everything. So, come, Poochie. No, Poochie, no! Oh, he's okay. Cool. He can even dive in lava. Alright, so I actually finally managed to do this level because I die in the stupidest ways in this level. Here's an example right here. That could have gone better. Anyway, if you actually want to go back through the level, you can actually make it with Poochie. He won't be able to follow you, but the level stops scrolling. But as soon as you get back to the beginning of the level, I don't know how you would, maybe Game Shark or something, you can get all the way back and start the level all over again. But I don't have to. In fact, I've done this level many times. I already had 100%. Yeah, while practicing, I forgot it saved after you finish a level, so hey, I'm already at 900. At least I got to show you where everything is. So, now for the secret levels. I have not finished all of them. I'm going in blind for some of them. Thankfully, I've done this one before. So here we go to secret number 1. Exercise in the skies. They're a poet and they didn't know it. Alright, these levels... these secret levels are some of the hardest levels in the game, as previously mentioned in the level before this. The video before this. These are the hardest levels and only added in the Game Boy Advance version. You can't get these in the Super Nintendo version. All they had were the secrets. Or the extra levels, my bad. And really, they're not that hard on paper. And then you actually get to playing them. Like, I think the secret in World 2, that level is literally like 2 minutes. You can beat it so fast, and I missed the platform. Darn it. Alright, I need to go back. But honestly, the first secret and the second secret, they aren't that bad, but they're, as I mentioned many times, deceptively hard. Like, it doesn't look hard, but you try it and you're like, oh my god, how did I even get that? How did that even happen? This one all has to do with everything you've ever had to deal with while in the air. And that's why they say all the stuff in the sky. And by the way, don't step on these. You won't have a way back. This is really clever. I really like what they did here. Making you, like, if you screw up, totally your fault. So now, all you have is the rocks to lead yourself back. Kinda clever. I really like this design. Like, all these levels, expertly designed. And don't fall off anywhere else, because I think it kills you. Only this part won't kill you. Very nicely designed levels, but really, really difficult, which is probably why I like them a lot. I was never a fan of these. You just gotta keep moving forward and don't lose, and you also have to deal with jumps in midair. Especially for something right here. There we go. And sorry about that. So now we have one. You don't have to do it this way, but here's how I'm going to do it. There's a bubble right here. There's a flower in there. I'm just going to come back around and get it because I don't feel like shooting off screen and missing. So, boom. Here we go. Just in case you couldn't tell, all you have to do is keep running in the same direction. It's like running uphill, but just making a wheel move. So, basic concepts here, but that's mean, man. Got stuff shooting at you. You got to keep moving. It's kind of aggravating if you don't know what you're doing. Alright, one more. This is also where you learn to love being shot into the air by those really fast platforms. You have to deal with those a lot in these levels and actually the rest of the secret levels. You have to know about your momentum and being shot up in the air, being able to get really big jumps. Now, I really like that zigzag part. You don't even have to move. And go through here. Should end up at the bottom. There we go. Through the door, off we go. Alright, I don't know how you're supposed to get both of these bubbles at the same time. I think you can slow it down if you just start running in the other direction, but I can never get it. I can never get the timing. But that other one is just stars, so you don't even have to worry about it. And they fool you. All the way up here, and here's another example of having to know your momentum. And down here, up and over. Nothing's in that side pocket there. It's just a way to get back up if you screw up. I actually had one really stupid death where I got all the way to the end and it wouldn't let me jump. Now, stars right here. How do you get down? Oh wait, it's not this one. Here it is. I think you can actually catch up with it if you go fast enough, but I didn't want to. Alright, pay attention. You gotta go low or else you're gonna fall off. And you have to keep moving here. This is showing off all your acrobatics in the sky. Keep moving. You are going to lose out on so much, because right now I have 100%. All I have to do is make it to the end. And this is your final trial, having to deal with falling blocks everywhere. Or falling rocks, falling blocks. How do those rocks even stay up in the sky for as long as they do? Yes, I'm questioning the logic of a video game. Sue me! And... uh-oh. This is bad. No, it's not. Okay, I think there's actually two endings you can take. There's a long way and a short way. I think I'm taking the short way. And they also love switches. The secret levels love these switches, and you having to be really fast to react. So, there we go. Now, I made those look really easy. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff you didn't see. I died a lot in these levels. Maybe it's because I'm careless now that the game is over and I don't have to play particularly well. But I don't know, maybe I'll try harder in the next levels, but these first ones, not too bad. And we got one more scratch and match. I really don't care. I mean, look. 326 is all the lives not including the ones I lost for all these secret levels, but that's how many I got just playing through the game the first time. I didn't like go grind for lives or anything. I just played through the game normally alongside the SNES version, and I managed to get this many lives. All because the game saves when you're done with the game on the GBA version. So, once you get the entire board with 100%, 1,000 points, and a big old perfect. And don't worry, there is a bonus for getting perfect on every world. But, for now, those are the first two levels, the Secret World and Extra World of World 1. So, we're actually going to move on to World 2 in the next video. So next time on Yoshi's Island, we're taking on the Secret World and Extra World of World 2. See you guys next time.